So let's start and pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the vocabulary of this lesson 35. So lesson 35 is the biggest lesson in Polynesian. So that is why in the list of vocabulary are also many. So vocabulary. Now the first one's needy. Needy is actually treasure. So that is also noun form of the need daddy or need daddy as a verb form. So now in this lesson, so we are forming what formation we already learned. That is one. We need to explore in this way. So need prefix to is the maybe suffix is e or something become the needy in this way. Needy means buried, literally buried, something buried. Okay, so as a verb form, so needed, needed. So need prefix root da. And then, so here R is changed to the A. So in this way, need did. So buried. Need did. Yes, need the heart. Okay, and so need the heart. So to lay down aside or to deposit, accumulate, I is bury. Okay, bury a treasure. So bury is a treasure. But later, as in noun, something which is buried, as in noun, so needy. Okay, needy. So treasure or bury one. You can see. So needy. That is come from that root. So need prefix root da. Okay, so literally setting down or receptor or hidden or treasure. So bury or treasure this way. Okay. And then next word is Dhamma Anudhamma. So the Dhamma and the what belongs to the Dhamma. Okay. Maybe something. So Dhamma, maybe Anudhamma we can say. So Anudhamma, so here Dhamma Anudhamma. So to be judged as a reduplication after the manner of compound. So Dhamma Anudhamma. So Dhammasa Anudhamma Vyakaroti to explain the truth of the Dhamma. Okay. So Dhammasa Anudhamma. Dhamma Anudhamma. So one Dhamma is truth. Anudhamma is according to the Dhamma, the truth of Dhamma in this way. Maybe that is also based on the how to say contact. Dhamma Anudhamma. So Dhamma Anudhamma. So with the Dhamma as a Dhamma Anudhamma. So here the meaning is the law in all its parts, or the Dhamma and what belongs to, and the law in its fullness in this way, based on the content. So that is a compound of the Dhamma and the Anudhamma. So Dhamma and Anudhamma become the maybe so Dhamma Anudhamma. So even though we can say that a combination of the Dhamma, but the meaning so maybe based on the content, maybe Dhammasa Anudhamman or something like that, as a dependent uh, descriptive compound, dependent determinative compound also. That Buddhism. And then Samaya is time. Okay. So Sakya is Sakyan. So Sakya also actually Saki. Okay, Saki and the one of the suffix na that belonging to the Saki. Okay, because so in this way, Sakya. Okay, before that, Lamba becomes the Sakya in this way. So E become Ya followed by the vowel. Saga literally belong to the Saki clans in this. And then next is Bodha, Bodhaka. Okay, so Bodha is sun, but God is a little sense, little meaning. So Bodhaka, Bodhaka. Okay. And the Raga Basa, so snare of the lastfulness, snare of the attachment Raga. The Basa means snare. So, and then Gonjara means elephant. Okay. So Brahma Deva Basan so name. And Adideva, one that surpasses gods or the Buddha. So higher one, higher than the other, superior to the other. So Adideva, one that surpasses gods, Adideva. And then Gombila means crocodile. And so Dasama is a name of a person's soul name. Sahata, so one's own hand. Sahata. So maybe in Pali when we see sa, okay, so that sa is sometimes come from the saha, based on meaning together. So like this, for example, Sawideka. Sawideka means so being associated with or being together with the Videka in this way. And also another sa, so comes from the Saka. Saka means one's own. One's own. Now, this example. So Sahata. Hata means hands. So me, one's own hand. So in this way. And also that's maybe in compounded word. That's is compounded word. Sometimes from the samana. Samana also. Samana means understand. So these are samana, so similar. So similar to, so in this that samana become. So but for that one, I cannot show the example. No, I cannot. But later when we read, so here the point we need to remember is, so in compound word when we see sa, so that sa is contraction of the saha, contraction of the saka, and the contraction of the samana or sadisa. Sadisa. So sadisa. And this way can be understood. And then next word is bar name. So bar name also possessive adjective. So bana means actually life, but with the ain suffix, possessive adjective like the name. So bar name. So that means living being who has life. That means living being in this way. And then bar name Sangha is Buddhist clergy or Savaka. So Savaka is disciple or follower. Actually, so that one is so listener, rusu. And the suffix maybe traditionally not explained in the in this book, not include this one. But later this one is changed to the akka. So because of that here, so u become the or become the awa. and hour become the hour. So in this way, so sawaka. So the meaning of su is, to listen. To listen. When we listen to somebody, that is when we follow his guidance or his speech. That is when follow also. That is when sawaka may follow in this way. And then noun sawaka, so follower or disciple. And then now met, so demasa ijaya. The demasa ijaya here, D is from the D. Masa ijaya already. So end of 3 months, maybe after 3 months. And the end of 3 months or after 3 months, demasa ijaya. Okay. And the para dwaja kota. A person so known Bharata Gota, or a person belonging to the clan Bharata clan in this Bharata clan. And the Magandiya also a person so known, and the Bari Bhajaka is one that is assertive. Bari Bhajaka. So Bari Bhajaka. So Bari Bhajaka also. So very prefix. Root is watch, and the same suffix. So wu, but they later become the aka. So at that time here, so wa become the wa, and then that wa, so become the baba. Sorry, baba, and also because of this individual letter na, so a is changed to the a. So in this way, Bere Bajaka. So the meaning of root watch is just to go, because of there is to wander, to go about, to go about. So why what become the devil? We can check in the dictionary. So wajadi we can see the verb wajadi. So wajadi is here waraja, you see, because of that ra sound. So wara become the wa become the jaja. So very bajaka. Okay, so that is to go. The meaning of the wajadi is just to go. But with the brief is, so very bajadi in this here, you see, very bajadi in this way. So it's waraja in Sanskrit. So who goes about, that means wandering ascetic, later as using as say now. And then Paribhajaka, so Sanlaba. So Sanlaba also conversation. So that Sanlaba also actually so San brief is, so root is lab. Okay, root is lab, but suffix is not. So yes, San briefs root lab be the two converse. To convert. So because of this not here, Nigida and La, so become the La. Because of this indicative letter Na, so radical power or root power R is changed to the R. So in this way, we have the San La Ba. Okay. San La Ba. conversation, noun form, conversation. And then, okay, Bogala is passing, and the Adda, so Brita Bat New York, so penance or tormenting oneself. So practice, a kind of the practice or maybe austerity, so tormenting oneself. So Adda Brita Bat New York. So Adda Brita Bat and the New York. So here already by the Adda Brita New York. So, and the data dhamma means present life. So we cannot analyze. So data means seeing, dhamma means state or something in this. We cannot analyze. So commonly this word, so data dhamma means a present life. The same way connected with that one, sambarayika is future life or next life. Okay, next life or future life. So maybe sometimes relate belonging to the present life, belonging to the future life also as an adjective. So data dhamma means present life or maybe belonging to the present life. The same way here also. The other one is as an adjective. So belonging to the next life in this way. So commonly we can be seen together. The data dambika sambrayika tam for the sake of present life and future life in this way can be seen. And then next word is Dhamma Vidaka, total righteousness. So Dhamma Vidaka, total righteousness, okay. And then Itara means the other one, Domba means board. So Bita Bhawa. So Bita is past participle, we already learned. Bita Bhawa. So Bhawa means state of drunk, being drunk. So the fact that he has drunk. Bhawa means state. Okay. And the Samvika. So Samvika means agitation, fear, and so emotion, sometimes religious emotion also. Religious emotion. So Samvika. Maybe sun and witch, Samvijati or Samvika. So you see here, so agitation, fear, and the religious emotion. So caused by the contemplation of the miseries of the world, this world and so on. Samvika. And then kilesa. Kilesa is mental impurity. So actually that kilesa is, root is kalis. Kali is mean to defile. And then suffix is, so actually not. So at that time, so because of this na, so root vowel e is changed to the a. So we have the kalisa. So at that time, because of here at the beginning of a word, e is inserted. That is why we have the kilesa. So kilesa may, so defilements this way. So maybe in some dictionary, that E is already inserted in this way. So at the time they may say, how to say, Root is ki, lease, or something like that. So at the time, such a change in word is not to the former E, just to the later E. Because former E is, insertion, not radical vowel. So real radical vowel is for later E. So that is when this is changed to E. So that is why we don't have the, ki lisa form, only ki lisa. Okay, ki lisa definement. So as a verb form, ya, and then di. So, and then sa, ya, become the sa. So, ki seti. So, defines in this way. And then kilesa, so loda, boda. So loda or lodaka is huntsman or hunter. So boda means the son of hunter. That means young huntsman. Son of hunter, young huntsman. And then next is loka. Loka means what? Atta means said. Pula Buddha, young gentleman, soka, sorrow. Brideva, weeping. Ubayasa, despair. And the so Dokha Khanda. So Dokha and the Khanda, like the Rubek Khanda. So Rubek Khanda aggregate of matter. Here, Dokha Khanda aggregate of suffering. So Khanda here means upon to the group. Okay. So Dokha and the Khanda. So become the and Dokha Khanda. So here Ka become the double. Ka is this Ka here. That is also because of the equivalent word. Kanda is maybe second. Kanda, you see. That Kanda originally. So here you see second. Saga become the Gaka. So that is why. So Kanda equal to the Sakanda. So Saka become the Ka, and then so one of Ka is temporarily dropped to become the Ka. That is why, as a single word Kanda, but in compounded word, that Ka is, reappear or restored. So that is a Dokha Kanda in this way. Rubek Kanda, the same way Rubek Kanda, Virna Kanda, Sinya Kanda, Sankara Kanda, and so on. And then next word, Dokha Kanda, and the Anu Dhamma. So conformity to Dhamma. Okay. According to the Dhamma or conformity to the Dhamma, Anu Dhamma. And then Sumukha is name of a person, and Metta Dhamma is friendship or maybe state of being a friend, and then Dayaka. So that Dayaka also primary derivative. So root is Da. So Da means we already know that. So to get. And then the surface, no, but that no is changed to the Akka. So at the time now, we have the Da Akka. So Da Akka. So here two vowels together in the single one. So that is why instead of dropping one of them, Ya is inserted. So dayaka. So dayaka means literally, so giver or donor in this way. And then from that word, so dayaka actually masculine gender, but by changing, aka to the ika, so we have the, dayika. So that means, so female donor in this way. Just by changing, gender. So dayaka, and then karaka. Okay, karaka also doer. So that one also the same. So ru is kara. Kar means to do. Okay, but the suffix is no. That no is changed to the aka. Because of this indicatory letter na, a become the a. So that is why we have the karaka. So karaka means so a doer in this way. A doer or a service or doer. And then so next is so sangubataka. Sangubataka. So here you see one who looks after the community of the Sangha, community of the monks. So that is maybe Kabiya or one who supports the Sangha. So doing the Wiyawajja. So Sangha and the so Ubataka. Ubataka. So Sangu Bataka in this way. And then in this one, Ubataka also Upa prefix root is ta. And then so at that time that means so Upa root ta means to attend or to wait for, to wait upon, to look after. So the suffix is nahu. So that nahu is changed to the aka. So now upa, so that ta become the ta ubata. But here, so root R is retained, following vowel is dropped. That is ubataka in this. Ubataka. Attendance. Sangubataka. And then next word is dohala. Dohala means strong desire. That word is interesting. Dohala. Let's see. That dohala. So dohala is maybe do hadaya. So do and the hadaya, or maybe under the hadaya also. Here you see do hadaya, I mean bad-hearted actually. The meaning of do hadaya is bad-hearted. But related to that one. So instead of dohala, so come from the, so here you see intense longing or strong desire. That means craving. So in negative sense, not strong wish, strong desire. Okay, dohala. And also based on the content, maybe the longing of the pregnant woman. So when a woman, a mother to be, So when she has a pregnant at that time, maybe because of that pregnancy, she want to eat something commonly, so she doesn't like that one. But after becoming, pregnant, so she want to eat that one because of that pregnant or something like that. That's also do hala. So do hadaya, or in this way. Maybe do hadaya also. Do haridaya. Okay. So actually that word is come from the, you know, so instead of so maybe dui and the hadaya. So hadaya mean actually mind. The meaning of hadaya is actually mind. So maybe do is replaced by the do. So dui hadaya. So the meaning of do maybe do or do also. So do mean bad, do mean two, maybe two-four-minded. So two-four-minded in this way also can be understood. Or do hadaya, the other way, bad mind, bad-hearted, bad-minded, truthful-hearted or bad-minded in this way. But at that time, so that hadaya are also equivalent to the here harida. So hadaya is haridaya or harid. You see, haridaya or harid. So that harid is replaced by the so harida. Okay, hadaya or harida. So in this way, maybe do or three. Okay, maybe that one. So do harida and do hada in this way. Do hada. So and then later will become the or. So do hada. And then later so that is replaced by the la. So do hala. Commonly, such a that between the two vowels. Okay, two vowels. So it's commonly replaced by the la in Pali do hala. So in this later become. Okay, just for your knowledge, but that is very high level. So in this way, somewhat complicated in way of format. Strong desire. So now feminine. So Biyankara Mata. So Biyankara's mother. Okay. Biyankara Matara. Mata. So Biyankara's mother. Amara the Biyankara. Biyankara is a name of a person. And then Yeki Ni is female goat. So Yeka. So Yeka means so ghost or male ghost. So to that, feminine gender sign ini is added. So Yeki Ni. So female goes in this way. And then next word. Next word is Mahedikata. Mahedikata is possession of great psychic power. So possession of great psychic power. That word. So Mahat and the AD. So become the maybe so this start also draw and the R also drop. So at the time we have the Mahedi. Mahedi means Maha means great. So great psychic power. Great psychic power. So AD means great power, psychic power. Maha means great. So and then to that, so Mahedi. So after that, the Ika. So at that time, Mahedika. Mahedika means so possessive adjective. So having so great psychic power. Okay. So after that, so that Mahedika. So to that, abstract noun suffix star is added. So Mahedika da. Mahedika da. Other than so just being possession, being having, or possession of, so great psychic power in this way. So abstract, no, step by step in this way. And then next, Mahedikata. So BT means joy, Sada means devotion, faith, and Kiriya or ending or putting an end to. And the Jarika, so travel or long journey. So Jarika. So Jarika also actually Jarati comes from Jarati, Ruja. So Rudra means to go or to travel. And then now, so so the surface, so Navu, that Navu is changed to be Akka. Okay. So, and then because of this Na is changed to the R. So Jaraka. Okay. So Jaraka, but later, by changing, so Akka, so to the Ika for feminine. So we have the, Jarika. So Jarika in this way. Jarika, Brit Jarika, or Jarika, Jani Wonder. So Jaraka, yeah. So Jaraka or Jarika, you see, later changing Ika. So that is wandering. So Jarika as in now. Commonly so Jaraka, but later change. So Jarika in this way. And then next word is, okay, Jaraka, Jarika, and the Sota Dhatu, element of hearing. And the Deva Sota Dhatu, Deva means divine. So divine eye, Deva Sota Dhatu. And the Dana craving, and the Vipassana insight, and Vijika body awakening, or realization of the silent Buddha. Okay, and the Anati, so abiding or order, and the Dekina, dedicatory gift, the key now. And then Varanasi, the city so known. And Sophia, a lady so named. Okay. So, and then next is so feminine, a neuter noun. So Arhata. So Arhata also step by step. So root is R. R. Maybe the meaning is to be worthy. Okay. Maybe sign R and the D. So at that time, R had D, but here the between the double consonant R is inserted. So that is why arahati. So worthy. And then, so from that arahati, we take the arahat base, and then present participle suffix, and so we have the arahant, or maybe the other one that so araha, so present participle suffix at, so arahat. So the meaning of those is actually literally adjective being worthy. The same. This one also being worthy. But originally adjective, later, so we use it as a adjective, as a noun. So when, so being worthy. The same here also, when, who is worthy. Okay. So now to the that so arahat. So for next, so maybe this dot is dropped. So after that, so extra suffix dot is added. So at that time, arahata. So arahata means now extra sense. So arahatship. So in this way, arahatship. So arhata kala, fruit of arahatship. Arhata make a part of arahatship in this way. And the siras. Siras mean head, baya, fear, and the so orderly kada. So gluttony, orderly kada. Udrika, orderika, yeah, a stomach or feeling. Orderika means stomach or feeling. Okay. Mm. So literally, the orderika is so maybe udra. So udra means, stomach. Stomach. And then, so from the udra, so everyone has, stomach. But maybe later, who has a big stomach? So that is a secondary derivative who become the or. So orderica. Okay, orderica means, so literally, so who has a big, so stomach, that means, so later, so maybe who eats too much, who eats too much. And then from that, so orderica. And then, that the abstract surface dot dot. So orderica in this way. Orderica. So when we trace back in this way to the word origin at the time, so some words we can get the meaning. So that is in this lesson, word building is very important in Pali. And then, so next is adiwajana. Adiwajana means term or designation, okay. And the kardaniya, solid food. So solid food or hard food. So root is card. Card means to chew. Card D. And after that D. So aniya suffix. So aniya suffix is, gerunded suffix or future passive suffix. So we have the kardaniya. So literal meaning of that one is, so what should be should, sorry. Should. So later this and also as in now become the solid, so food. So in this way. So kardaniya, bhojaniya in this way. And then here also you see bhojaniya the same way. So rubuj means just to eat. And then, so here, aniya, but here will become the or. So bhojaniya. Okay. So bhojaniya also literally, what should be eaten. But that means, so salt food. So in this way. And then next, so jhana, deep state of meditation, okay, bala, power, sukha, ease, comfort, or happiness, dukkha, suffering, so absence of ease, and dominance, grief, and jivara karma, or seven robes, okay. And the Vyakarana is explanation or answer. So that one also, we brief fix. and then R prefix root is God, and the O and the D. So firstly, because of this R, E become the Ya. So commonly, we are karoti. Okay, we are. So it become the Ya. That is why we are karoti, and also later what become the Ba. So Bya karoti means explain or answers. So that from that, so we prefix R prefix who is God, and then so here another suffix. Another suffix. The one also traditionally U, but that U is changed to the ana. So firstly, Vyakarana. The later not changed Vyakarana, and then Vyakarana. So that means explanation or an answer in this way. Vyakarana. And then so that Vyakarana or Vyakarana also answer later. So probably that so Vyakarana, maybe the word become developed. So now it is inserted between that. So firstly, we are Karana. But this one is not used, just to understand. So in immediately what? So and also from that, so we are Karana. So it is changed to the A, and the Ya become the double. So in this way, so we are Karana. Also, explanation or an answer. Okay, an answer in this way. So we are Karana. Vyakarana also. You see, one is Vyakarana. Vyakarana, so explanation or exposition and answer, maybe grammar text. Okay, so that is original one. But later, so like the Vyavijja. So Vyakarana. And this is the word become developed. So other than also the same meaning, you see an answer and explanation. So related to the Vyakarana. But so in this way, what become developed. So no more nothing reason why not that. So just what become developed in this way. Okay, so we should finish it. So and the next one is Baniya, drinking water. So Baniya also root is Ba, so to drink. And then after that the Aniya. So Paniya. Literal mean. So what should be drunk? So the later as in noun form. So drinking water in this way. And then next one is Arinya forest and the Kaya Dwara channel of the body, Baba evil deed. So Aramana sense object, Jnana knowledge, and the Karana matter or reason, and the Cheta Uta a mountain so known, and the Saras lake pond, and the Sanetana determination, Kaja, so Pingu or carrion pole, and the Sandika vicinity or nearness. So okay, now we finished so masculine noun, feminine noun, as well as the neuter noun. And for the next time, adjective, so many adjective and the verbs are also the same many. After that, the indeclinable and the same compound form, and infinite combination in this after that exercise. Okay, so now time's up. So any question? Okay, Ashley.
Good evening, Bante.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask two questions. First is I found the suffix anu in the word dhamma anudhamma in a masculine group and mahanubhavata in female group. I wonder anu is belong to possessive group. Is it right, Bante?
Anu is not suffix. Maybe that is just prefix.
Okay. And they just prefix. Yeah. Just prefix. And how about the suffix who in the word savaka in masculine group?
Sawaka.
Yeah, yes, sawaka. The suffix who.
It is aka. Yeah. The suffix is
yes.
Here. Yeah. So
Yeah,
woo is that is
woo.
original. So traditional grammar they say a woo, but later that is replaced by the aka. But in the maybe in Parliament easy, so maybe aka suffix also.
A suffix, but it's not belong to any group. Possession, but it's belong to possession group or no?
This is agent suffix. Well, possession mean secondary derivative group. This one is agent suffix for the primary derivative group. So adding to the root. Possessive suffix is added to the noun.
Sorry. Okay. I forgot a little bit. Thank you, Bante. Yes. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Bante.
Okay. Okay, Damadra.
Good evening, Bante. Bante, can I refer the note back on the 25th August regarding past participle? Under ta and na, number 9, 25th August, regarding the roots. 25th August, number 9. I think you maybe I passed. That's right. Bante, I'm not. I don't understand regarding these two statements, A and B. If the root is intransitive, and then if the root is transitive, So how do we distinguish or determine the root is whether it's intransitive or transitive? By the
Okay.
look at the root like that.
So for example, maybe root part here, batati.
Again, Pante, I can.
Here, root part, batati.
Okay, batati, yeah.
So maybe roll call batati actually false. We don't need to put any object. The meaning is completed.
But the root is under part, is it? Because it's already formed a word. After
Yeah,
forming
yeah.
the word, then we
Okay.
know. We know.
So maybe from that is intransitive root, we form the intransitive verb. Okay.
Okay.
So and then if root is, for example, root buch is to eat. So
Yeah.
that buch we form the verb bonjeti, maybe aham bonjami. So when I say aham bonjami, at the end, you may ask, what do you eat? Because my speaking is not completed. My saying is not completed. So that means that bonjeti need object. For example, aham badam bonjami, I eat a meal in this way. So based on thinking that the meaning of the root, is it completed or not? Or we need to fill the object or not. So based on that, we can understand or translate or intransitive briefly.
I see. In other words, that we have to form the word, then we can determine whether it's intransitive or transitive after forming. Forming the word by adding something to the root. Then we can determine whether it's transitive or intransitive.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Got it, Bante. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Ashley.
Bante, I also have the same question with the Dhammadhara brother, but finally I found that in the dictionary they divided which one is passive and which one is a participle only. So I just follow it and I don't think anymore.
Okay. And then, okay, Hado.
Yes, Bante. So we would like to note about the antonym, the opposite meaning, Bante, of the two words. The first one is a young gentleman, that we have the word kula putta. Is a young gentleman. So in case if it's the old gentleman, Bante, so we will change the word of putta into another one, which means old.
No, we don't use it. So in Pali, not that way. So actually, old one is maybe red in you or something, maybe the other way, Vodaka or maybe Jaina or something, the other word with the other one, not with this one.
Oh yeah. So it is one word, what is another one? It's not changed like we change with the
No,
young
not
into
that way.
old.
Not like in English, yeah.
No, yeah. Thanks, Bante. I got it. So that it also have another one, Bante. It is in the feminine noun. It is the ending or putting an end to. So the word is antakiriya. So if we mention about the beginning in the opposite meaning, so it's also another word. It's not changed like the way, for example, anta into something like beginning. It is one new word.
So maybe instead of saying beginning with the other word, we can see, for example, andagiriya mean making an end or putting an end. Maybe so kalagiriya mean died, passed away, or dead. And maybe the other word is so Sita Giriya. Siddhagiriya is making something cool in this way. With the other one also can be seen.
Yeah, I got it. So it can combine with kiriya to make another meaning, but it's not exactly that. It is in case if we look for the opposite word, opposite meaning, and that means that
No.
we change anta into another one. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, thanks, Bante. And just only one more word, Bante. It is dukkha khanda, aggregate of suffering.
Okay, kinda.
Yes, dukkha khanda. So it is aggregate of suffering. If we want to mention about the aggregate of sensual pleasures, Bante, so in this situation, that which of the word?
Aggregate of sensual pleasure. So in Pali, we don't use that word.
For example, that we may have attachment throughout our 5 doors by the seeing, the hearing, things like that. So the sensual pleasures, it will occur. So
at that time, commonly we say instead of the gun or the kanda, so with the other word like the so binja kama guna or kama guna. Kama means sensual pleasure with the guna. Yeah.
With the gun.
But
Guna,
the meaning of guna also not in the sense of aggregate, just kama guna in this way.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. So kama guna, just kama also sensual pleasure. So kama guna also just sensual pleasure in this way.
Yeah, but what is the meaning of guna there, Bante?
Maybe guna is commonly quality or attribute.
Oh yeah.
But here that meaning is not there. So guna means string or not this one. Maybe second meaning. Here you see.
Yeah.
Part of so as part of quality or something, good quality or advantage in this way.
Yeah, it mentioned about the qualities of the sensual pleasures. It's not like with a group that gathering, something like that. It's not considered like that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. So thank you, Bante, very much for all of the guidance. Yeah.
Okay. So is there any question? So no more. Okay. So let me start here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante. Good night. Sukyotu.
Good night. Sukyotu.
Thank you, Bante. Good night. Sukyotu.
Good night. Sukyotu.
Good night, Bante.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Bante.
Good night. Welcome.
Thank
Good
you very
night,
much,
Bante.
Bante. Good night, Suki Hotu.
Good night. Welcome. Sukyotu.